Hey, were you outside today? Oh, holy cow. It was smoking hot, humid, sucking all the moisture out of your whole body, right? And so I've been working out. And so today I officiated a funeral and then came home and lifted weights, went out for a 2.5 mile walk, then came home and cut my grass. Now, I am not bragging, just stating fact. I felt after all that was over, it was horrible. I was dehydrated. I was feeling a little woozy. Got all my work done, got everything done that I wanted to do, right? But by the end of it, I was in deep need of some water. Came in the house, got some water, put a little lemon in it, tastes so much better, right? A little lemon water, just, and still was, man, just gassed. And I walked out and my wife is floating in the pool. And I'm like, you know what? I'm jumping in that pool today. Put my bathing suit on, got in that pool. And when I submerged myself in that water, this sense of relief, refreshment, it just came over me, right? And I was able to just soak. And after about 15 minutes, I was like, man, Lise, I feel awesome. I mean, this just absolutely brought me back to life. And I started thinking about that in my faith walk. There are times when we are so busy doing all of the things that we have to do or that we want to do, right? We're trying to stay in shape. We're trying to do our job. We're trying to help our family. We're trying to be good husband or wife or dad, right? Or mother or whatever it is. We're out there and we're running so fast that sometimes we're just exhausted. We just exhaust ourselves because we're going nonstop. From the time we get up in the morning until the time we go to bed at night, it's 100 miles an hour. Until we're just so tired, we're just like, fall in bed and it's over. And then tomorrow it starts all over again. I started thinking about this, and Jesus meets a woman at a well, right? And she's a Samaritan woman. She's not Jewish. She's kind of like an enemy. You know, she doesn't like the Jews and the Jews don't like the Samaritans, and Jesus is Jewish, right? And he says, hey, can you give me a drink of water out of this well? And she's like, are you kooks? Paraphrasing. Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? There's no way that we're going to get together on this. And besides, I don't even have a bucket. There's no way I can get you the water. And he says, I'm going to tell you what, if you knew who was talking to you right now, I would give you everlasting water. You'd never have to come here again and pull this water up out of the well. Your soul would be refreshed for eternity. And they have this deep, incredible conversation. And she's like, you're the Messiah. You're the guy we've heard about. And she runs back into town. She brings everybody else back out. And she says, here's a guy right here. He told me everything about myself. And Jesus starts to talk to them. And they become believers. And they start to follow Jesus as the Messiah. Right? Water, life-giving water. That's what it all comes down to. When we get so exhausted, when we run at 1,000 miles an hour and we can't slow down, we need to turn and refocus on Jesus, because he is the only one that can truly refresh us, truly bring us back to life, and give us that sense of in our soul. May God continue to pour out his grace, mercy, and blessings on each and every one of us until we get to meet again. Amen? Amen.